Water, essential to all life and a fundamental need for Cooper City's residents. Providing high-quality H2O for homes and businesses is at the core of the utility department's mission in Cooper City.
We average about 3.4 million gallons a day of water produced and sent out and distributed to our customers. We process about 2.5 million gallons a day of wastewater, and compared to other organizations, we really are lean. We don't have that many employees, and so our employees, they wear multiple hats.
Housed within the George A. Haughney Utility Complex is the city's state-of-the-art water treatment system.
Okay, in this particular membrane plant, we pull the water out of the ground from about 60 feet. It does treat the water to a near zero color and is held in our storage tanks till it's distributed out to the distribution system. Inside of these vessels here, there's 585 string filters that filter out anything up to 5 microns, any of the sand that comes through or anything that it collects from the ground.
It's a complex process that is fine-tuned to the molecular level, but there's no fluidity to the goal.
The main purpose here is just to produce the best quality water at the lowest possible cost, and to provide a wastewater effluent at the highest treatment possible to protect the environment.
And there's no mistaking it. Quality is at the highest of priorities.
Okay, as you can see, the water is running continuously. We do test the water every 2 hours, and the reason it does run continuously, if we do shut the water off, it's not a true representative sample of how we're doing on our disinfection and treatment of the water.
Cooper City was back in, it's a while ago, back in 2011, but still Cooper City was named the best tasting water in the state of Florida.
Making sure that our city's water reaches all customers without disruption is also of the utmost importance. Round-the-clock monitoring helps our team immediately notice any potential problems, and regular maintenance and improvements to our intricate underground system ensure that you can rely on your city water.
This maintenance prevents stagnant water and water quality control. So we can always have fresh water at the end of our systems for customers to enjoy.
While one part of the utilities team guarantees that your water is readily available for drinking and using, another group oversees the wastewater that exits our city's homes and businesses. Every time you open a faucet, take a shower, and flush a toilet, your water will end up at the same utility complex. Here, wastewater is moved through a cycle of massive tanks that work to remove contaminants, with help from our little friends, microorganisms that tell us a lot about the water that is being treated. But let's hit the rewind button for a second. Before wastewater makes it here, it first has to go through one of these. This is called a lift station. Located all around our city, our utility crews make sure these vital stations continually pump dirty water toward our treatment plant.
As you've seen before, all the buildup in there, and our choice is to get it out of there, so there is no failure of the lift station, so all the wastewater that is coming from homes and businesses will be able to go with these and not back up in homes or businesses.
And make sure that this big mess always stays in the right place. Which also makes for a good time to remind you to be mindful of what you send down the drains or flush down the toilet. And while our homes and businesses cycle through water, let's not forget about Mother Nature's role of bringing water into the equation. Cooper City's Utilities Department is also responsible for maintaining stormwater inlets and drain lines on public streets.
Our city, the way I did it, I broke it up into 17 zones. We clean about anywhere from 3 to 4 zones per year with our money that's allocated, and we've been doing that over 15 years. As far as I'm concerned, we really have no major issue of flooding at all in Cooper City.
Equipment is always at the ready, whether for repairs or installation. As Cooper City grows, it's also the responsibility of the city engineer to make sure the city's infrastructure can support the growth in regard to water needs. Utilities Director Mike Bailey also serves as the city engineer.
If a housing development wants to build here, we'll review the plans for all their civil site work, the streets, the water system, the wastewater system, the storm drains, the curb, the gutters, all that civil site work.
With just under 40 employees and a set of critical responsibilities, our utilities department is a mighty team with a wealth of knowledge and experience. But it all boils down to making sure that our customers, our residents and businesses, have the best experience they can possibly have. Whether resolving a question about your water meter or while visiting our utility billing at City Hall.
Oftentimes, they're the customer service folks are the front line with our customers, so concerned about a high bill. We're the ones that go check, is there a leak? Is there something wrong with the meter? That sort of thing.